It's always fascinating, this whole talk about digitization. Today there was an article about a former economist during the Ronald Reagan era. And he said the problem with digitizing and AI is it might take away the mandate of many of the central banks to actually work on employment, because you cannot play with interest rates to tackle employment. Give me a sense of what you guys make of this particular one. How worried should we be about digitizing AI vis-a-vis economic growth? Let me just start with you, sir.
With me. I mean, digitalization is happening. It's a reality. For me, it's embracing it. We're embracing it fully, and there's just more opportunity for everyone.
Let's talk about the opportunity to buy IS partners, and really what Altron saw there in terms of what it will bring for the company, especially with issues of big data and data security. What were you seeing here?
Yeah. So as Altron, we are largely engaging with customers, large and small, and we've seen how many of these customers are struggling with moving to the cloud, struggling with data analytics, and we felt that this is an area where we need to be helping them. But internally within Altron, we really did not have the capability. So we looked around in terms of the South African market, and we found that there is one partner that is a strong partner of Microsoft that has been able to do this thing, but at a relatively small scale. And we felt that by working with us as Altron, we'll be able to help scale them, and a number of customers will be able to benefit out of that partnership.
Do you get the sense that maybe the government too need to come to the party? Because this is very interesting. The private arm of things is actually moving things. They're getting things done. They're not waiting for anyone. When is the government coming to the party here? We did hear the CEO of Telkom earlier on making it very clear that maybe the government needs to do more. Just give me a sense of this. How do we lobby government to also come to the party and join you guys?
Look, I think from my side, I think government is already, the new government under Cyril Ramaphosa is showing good signs of reaching out to companies like ours, and we have sessions with them where we are able to engage and advise with regards to where things need to be going. In particular, if we talk about the spectrum issue, it's an issue that is already being discussed as we speak, and government, and in particular, if you look at the new advisors of government, they are very, very open to these engagements with private sector.
Right.
Now, based on your engagements as the chief executive of the business, what would you say are the trends of digitization across other parts of Africa? We've seen the slow adaptation in South Africa, but what are the trends and where can we learn as a country from those?
So what we hear from our customers, they're fully embracing digital transformation. We're helping our customers getting closer to their customers. We're helping our customers empower their employees. We're helping our customers actually creating new products, and it's happening specifically for us. We're very focused around Southern Africa. That's our focus, and a lot of our customers are branched right into Africa. But that's the reality right now. We're right in the midst of it, and we're growing with our customers.
And I'm sure that would probably fit into some or other strategy for you to get the bigger footprint across the continent.
Yeah, if you may remember, about 2 or 3 months ago, we announced the appointment within Altron of an executive that is responsible for the rest of Africa, Ike Dube. And he is going to be working together with us and taking solutions like the ones that are offered by Carabina or ISP partners and taking them into the rest of the continent. That is what we meant by scaling, taking a business that have got great capabilities and helping that business to scale so that a number of customers can benefit out of their key competencies.
I'd like to add to that. Yeah, so Altron, this transaction makes us more relevant, and so Altron gives us a bigger ambient, a bigger space to do what we love doing, and it's opening up into markets that we never served before. It's opening up into customers that we'd love to get closer to, which are Altron's customers, and you also have leadership that love Microsoft just as much as us, and that's important.
Grant, let's talk about the issue on affordability, because at times when you talk to some of these people out there in the rest of sub-Saharan Africa, you tell them about servers or cloud technology, they get spooked. You know, they still have their desktop and they say, you know, I'll just back up everything on the hard drive. How do you change this mindset, Grant?
Good question. So from our side, we focus on extreme value. So we innovate off the Microsoft platform. Firstly, Microsoft platform allows opportunities that our customers could never have before. Instead of having big investments on their own premises, they can actually embrace technology much quicker. But we provide extreme value and managed IP, IP-based consulting, and we can service customers right over in Africa from South Africa. And so it's just the barrier to entry gets reduced drastically, and that means more opportunity for them.
Just coming back to Altron and the transaction, I think it's just over 220 million that the transaction is going to cost the business. Where did that capital come from, and how will you be paying for it?
Yeah. Look, as Altron, one of the things, if you look over the last maybe 14 months, we have been turning around the business. We announced our result about a month ago, where we showed that we significantly grew the business double-digit, both profit and the top-line growth. So this transaction is going to be funded largely from the operations. We're not going to be borrowing any money. It's money from our bank that we will be paying.
Brilliant. And the time frame, is it all at once, or lump sum, or little by little?
No, 70% of the amount we'll be paying it upfront once the transaction is approved by the Competition Commission. And then 15% and 15%. 15% next year and 15% the year after. So that's how we have structured it. This is key that we have the management of ICE partner being part of us for as long, at least another 3 years, to help with integration post.
Absolutely. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time this afternoon. We've been speaking there to Altron's Group Chief Executive, Mteto Nyati, and IS Partners CEO, Grant van der Waal.